What is good, guys? TheJDzero again with some PokéTuber versus PokéTuber battles. Again, today we have a battle with the PokéBoy1997. His link will also be down in the description down below. Like I said, it's been nothing non-stop about PokéTuber battles here today, and since we have a PokéTuber battle today, is a non-competitive style PokéTuber battle. I know I've been switching back and forth, but whatever comes my way, this is what we're doing. So let's go ahead and get into the battle. So, since I'll jack the Weavile, and I kind of made a couple of misplays right up in here. I decided to go for the grass nut, and I was like, well, wait, he's kind of more of a dark and ice type anyway. Grass nut is going to really do as much damage. He does get a little bit of damage off of me with a low kick. Kind of sucks. I was hoping that he would have switched out, but he didn't. I go for the Hydro Pump, and he avoids the attack, and then he decides to switch out. So he goes into his Gyarados, his freaking Gyarados, and lowers my attack. I go for a Dark Pulse. This is where, yet again, I feel like I should have just went for another Dark Pulse, because at least this Dark Pulse would have taken it out. I go for the Ice Beam, and Ice Beam should have taken it out at this range. Look how much damage it does. It does that much amount of damage, but it doesn't get it down all the way. It only get it down to its 1 HP. Ends up getting killed by the waterfall that next turn. So I sent out the Shino here, and I went for the Focus Blast, taking out the Gyarados. So that happened. And you guys are thinking like, wait, Crobat doesn't learn Focus Blast. Where did Focus Blast come from? So I go for another Focus Blast. He goes for the Icicle Shard. And guess what, guys? It is no other than Orochimaru. And this guy is dressing up like Crobat to seek, hide his little secret identity. Goes for the so I go for the Focus Blast, killing off the Jack here. And then he sends out his little whatever this thing is. I keep forgetting the name of this Pokemon. Sometimes I just need to remember the names, but it's really hard to see this Pokemon often to remember it. So he goes for Acid Armor, try to get his defense boost, rolls and everything. I try to go for a cross shot, try to see if I could get a poison off, but I did get a crit. It does a pretty good amount, and there's nothing for me to scare this thing out. Honestly, if I would have kept my Greninja in, I would probably would have had a much better chance to use Grass Nut to take this thing out. But I keep going for the cross shot because I'm pretty much locked into it. At this moment in time, I can't really get anything through this Pokemon. I can't get it poisoned. I can't get anything off of it. I keep going, nothing. Keep going, nothing. Then he gets a couple of hacks off of me, where I am pretty much now confused. And I'm like, well, why am I not getting poison off of him? Then he goes for the, I think it was for a Skull or a Willow. Which one did you go for? He goes for a Skull, and he gets a burn off the Skull when I can't even get a toxic or I can't get a poison off of him from my cross chop. So it's just like, well, from my cross poison. So knowing the fact that he gets burned off of me, but I can't get a poison off of him, kind of sucks. So I'm just getting hacked out by this stalling thing here, and it sucks. It really, really sucks. So I'm just dying off to confusion, dying off the burn. I go for another cross poison, trying to see if it would just least toxic this thing, at least get this thing poisoned, but it doesn't, and I die. There you go. My Shino died. Just like that. Just like that. So I decided to go back into Orochimaru since I kinda have a little bit of an upper hand off of this Pokemon. He decided to switch out, so that was pretty much a predictable, like, oh, he already knows what's about to happen, and he switched. So I went for a Sludge Bomb, and I do get a poison off of the Sludge Bomb. So I'm pretty shocked that I got a poison off of the Sludge Bomb, but instead of, I couldn't get a poison off of this one Pokemon, and now blah blah blah. That happened. So this is where the point where I feel like I should have switched out either way and preserved the Orochimaru, because basically Orochimaru would have been better off being switched out into a different Pokemon that could probably take the other Pokemon out. So I'm getting least seeded here. I said, you know what? Why not switched out the Orochimaru? So I go into Minato here. He goes for the spiky shield. I was like, nope, that's not happening. I go for the Swords Dance. Try to get a good +2 boost. He tried to go for another toxic. It automatically gave me a free extra boost on the Swords Dance against his Pokemon here, and I decided to go for the Zen Headbutt. Try to see if that will one-shot it. It does one-shot it with the crit, because I think the crit kind of didn't matter. Knowing how bulky this thing is, I think the crit kind of mattered. So he sends out Yo Mama, the Snorlax, and I decided to go for a Drain Punch to take it out as well. Get off the health back up, even though I was kind of like pretty much full anyway. He does send back out his armor. This time I went for an extra Sword Sense where I'm now +6. He goes for the Drain Punch. Drain Punch did a pretty good amount of damage, and it was a crit. So I try to go for the same move again as him. Go for a Drain Punch, see how much it does. It does a pretty good amount, but it doesn't KO it, and it kind of put me at full health. But he decided to go for the Leaf Seed, and I was like, okay, well, you're already at the close midge of your health. I'm just gonna go for another Drain Punch here. Honestly, there's nothing else to do afterwards and get almost half of that filled up. But I'm not at full health. I'm just like 2% away from health. So that was end of this match. So if you guys enjoyed this match of PokéTuber versus PokéTuber matchup, please comment down below. Smash that like button. Put your squirrel shades on and stay awesome, guys. Bye.